Good evening, and welcome to Eurotunnel News. We start with breaking news. A major road traffic collision has just occurred between the border and Folkestone, reportedly due to a high-speed street race. Details are still emerging, but we do know that the crash has caused significant disruption. At this time, we do not have confirmation on the number of casualties. Our field reporter, Apostle, was near the scene when the accident happened, and he joins us live now.
Thank you, Cloud. Greetings, everyone. I'm Apostle, field reporter for Eurotunnel News. We're currently situated on the highway in which a severe road traffic collision has taken place. As you can see behind me, authorities have already responded minutes after the emergency call came through. Around me, you can see the police constabulary vehicles as well as Gatling vans. Behind you, if you will turn the camera.
So then why are we, I see what
Greetings once more. I'm a postal field reporter for Eurotunnel News. I am here with a paramedic on scene, and as you can see behind me, there's a lot of smoke. But they provide us with masks for that, so we should be good. Paramedic, what can you tell us about the situation? How many casualties do you know in total so far?
So not sure about the exact number of casualties as they've all been taken away to a hospital to be assessed. And we're not sure how much casualties have been on the scene, how much have been assessed, etc. So we'll probably get back to you with the exact number in the next couple hours, I reckon.
Right. Well, can you tell us a little bit more about the accident? Do you know what caused it? We talked with we spoke with an injured person, but what can you tell us about the accident? The police haven't told us too much. What can you tell us about it?
So they're not really sure as of yet if what's caused it, if any of the drivers have been or if it's due to speed, but what it looks like a devastating crash, that's for sure. It was like a devastating crash, and but I got a good feeling it'll be something to do with speed or something being
Okay, well, thank you, paramedic. Thank you very much for your input. It's always good to collect different information from different people, because the police, again, I understand it, they don't want to tell us too much, but we need to make our, our footage. We need to get the news out to the people so they are aware. So thank you very much. What is your name, sir?
My name, Aaron.
Aaron, thank you, paramedic Aaron. I really appreciate that.
No problem.
Greetings, everyone. I'm Apostle, field reporter for Eurotunnel News. It's getting morning. We're still on the highway where the incident took place, and I'm here with a person that looks to be quite important. I don't know exactly what he is. Hello, sir.
Hello.
What is your rank exactly? Who am I speaking with?
I'm Commissioner Orson J. Jaws. I'm in charge of overseeing the roads policing unit for Kent Police.
Right, so we've talked with a few of your officers, but they haven't really told us too much. What exactly is going on? Can you let us in on some information?
As far as we're aware, there's about an estimated 5 to 7 casualties involved in this car crash on the M20. We believe this crash was caused by a street race that's happened from the Eurotunnel border area racing down towards the slip road in the town centre of Folkestone. We have, unfortunately, there has been involved, but other than that, the survivors are in serious condition, and hopefully we wish them to make a full recovery.
All right, well that's unfortunately really tragic for those young individuals. We did spoke with one of the people that were rescued, and they did also say that it was a blur. That's what they said. I quote them. But the last thing they remember was 2 cars speeding past them. So I would say that does confirm what you're saying right now. I think all of it ties together. It was probably a race, or most definitely a race by your words. Is there anything else you can tell us, like what is going to happen with those responsible for this exactly?
Well, once we've thoroughly conducted our investigation, we will forward this to the Crown Prosecution Service to file dangerous driving and driving without due care attention charges.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you very, very much, Commissioner. You really did give a lot of input here and a lot of information. I'm sure the viewers at home appreciate the transparency and the honesty of the police constabulary.
Of course.
All right. You have a great day. Thank you.
You do.
As we just heard from the Commissioner, authorities strongly believe this devastating collision was caused by a street race. While we do not yet have the full casualty report, we know that several individuals have suffered severe injuries. Police are investigating further, and those responsible could face serious legal consequences. Now let's go back to Apostle, who continues to investigate on site. Apostle, what more can you tell us?
Anyway, so it's like
So we're still here.
these two cars collided at high
close
speed.
to
They
the scene,
met
to
and
the
they
incident. The
they
smoke is still
overturned.
plenty.
So
But
that's probably what
we're
happened
far
with
away.
these.
I think the NHS and the
Now
police
the-
department,
now this
they're
vehicle,
using some
what
sort
I
of a
think,
protective equipment. I
it
think they're using
probably
masks
didn't slow
because
down
there's
in
no
time
way
to avoid the
an
crash,
ordinary
and it
human
just went
can
close
deal
to
with
straight up into the,
this amount of smoke.
straight up into the fence.
As
so,
you can see
yeah.
behind me, the supercar is wrapped in flames and it's
Now, if we
smoking.
go, yeah, follow
You can
up.
see it's a
So
safe
we-
distance, but it is looking to be really ugly. I don't know if the driver has survived. We're probably gonna have to find out soon.
On this part of the motorway, I don't understand.
Hello there, sir. How's it going?
Very well. Just a long day.
Yeah, who am I speaking with? Who are you?
I'm Korbel, the commissioner of the police constabulary.
I see, Mr. Corbel, if that's okay. I'm not gonna address you by your rank. What do you think exactly happened in this place?
It's confidential. We can't disclose it yet. You know, we still have to investigate the situation and everything. But it
Right.
all goes to a speeding charge. For example,
Speeding.
yeah.
Right. Right. So, we heard there's 7 casualties. What exactly, is there anything else you can tell us that we can get for our news report?
All I can say is we will try to work the best of us. We will try to
Thank you.
work so we can save everyone.
Okay, well, thank you, Mr. Corbel. We'll probably get back to you, perhaps later.
You're welcome.
Like smoke inhalation.
All right, thank you, thank you.
Blunt force
Oh, well, you heard it, folks. The police are trying to do their best to investigate the situation and get control of what's going on.
Moments after the devastating collision, backup emergency services rushed to the scene. Paramedics work quickly to assess the injured, while firefighters and police officers secure the area. The full extent of the casualties remains unknown, but authorities are mobilizing all available resources to respond to this unfolding crisis.
Greetings once more. We're back here from Eurotunnel News, and we're currently still on the highway where the massive RTC has taken place. From what we know, it must be a really severe scenario because we can see smoke and flame coming from a few vehicles. As you can see behind me right now, the paramedics are rushing through right now to stabilize the situation, to diagnose and report on what's going on. Behind the cameraman, there's a lot of paramedic vehicles, such as ambulances. The highway it looks like it's lit up like a Christmas tree at this point. There's lots of lights, sirens, and it is really insane.
Figure has been updated. Okay, fine. 7 casualties. Okay. And that's a press. Oh, okay, fine.
Oh, are you taking this, Ali? We just overheard a police officer discussing, and apparently there's 7 casualties. There's 7 casualties from what we know so far. Things are not really looking too good. Whatever happened, there needs to be explanations, and this needs to be investigated from the sounds of it, because we're talking about a lot of people. 7 casualties is no joke, is a big number.
It is indeed a tragic scene. While official confirmation is still pending, Apostle has overheard reports indicating that 7 individuals were involved in the crash. Remarkably, one of them appears to have escaped without injury, while the others have suffered varying degrees of harm. As the situation develops, we now turn back to Apostle, who has managed to speak with the survivor willing to share their experience.
Greetings, everyone. Once again, I'm Apostle, field reporter for Eurotunnel News, and I'm bringing you an exclusive interview here. We've managed to find one of the injured persons from the accident, and he's right here with me. Hello, sir.
How are you?
I'm okay,
Get ready
but
for
I
transport.
don't know, I wouldn't say the same about yourself. Luckily, you seem to be in a much better condition than most of the people we've gotten footage from. What can you tell us? What exactly happened? The police are not really letting us in on too much.
I was extremely lucky to come out as unscathed as I am. I came away with a bit of concussion, but I can't say for what happened to the rest of them. I really hope they're all okay and that they're able to return home safe and unharmed. For what happened, I can barely remember. It's a bit of a blur. I was just driving home after working in France for a couple of weeks. It was all a blur. Suddenly, I saw this big fireball turn up in front of me, and I slammed on the brakes as hard as I could. And somebody drove into the back of me, and then it just goes blank. I can't remember anything else. I can just see blue lights coming as the ambulance showed up. That's all I remember.
Well, that actually sounds like something straight out of a movie. That sounds terrifying. What is your name, sir? Sorry, we never got your name.
It's Swampy. It's Swampy.
Mr. Swampy, well, so am I getting this right? You were coming home from working in France, and I think from what the police said, it must have been dark, right? It was nighttime.
Yes, yeah, it seemed like a night accident. I'm not really sure what happened. I just saw these two cars fly past me as quickly as possible. The next thing I knew was, the fireball and the crash.
Well, so you saw cars going by you really, really fast. So could it be you didn't really realize it, but there was a race going on, an illegal race of some sorts?
I have no idea. That could quite be it. Or they were running from something. I really can't tell.
Well, yeah, I see. Well, thank you. I don't want to bother you any longer. I know you must be in a shock, and that's very understandable. Thank you very, very much for giving us this input. It's a lot more than the authorities have given us. I will tell you that.
Thank you, Apostle. We will check back in with you as soon as more details come in. For now, our thoughts are with everyone affected by this tragic event. Back to Cloud.
That brings us to the end of this report. We will continue to monitor the situation closely and provide you with the latest developments as they unfold. Be sure to stay tuned to Eurotunnel News for real-time updates. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, and we'll see you soon.